What's the difference between racing against the specialists at Paris-Roubaix compared to racing against the GC riders that are going to be at the Tour?
Uh, well, racing against the GC riders on cobbles will be much easier, but it's hard to compare a classic with a stage race. That can mean you can put on the same route, the same stage, but it's always different. And because a lot of teams have to defend the GC, and the other teams like to go for the stage win. So you've got a lot of teams who want to keep it together for as long as possible. So you cannot compare it, and it's gonna be strange. And don't expect something like in Paris-Roubaix. But I hope it's gonna be spectacular. But yeah, you never know. The races make the race, and I just hope for some really bad weather or something.
You've ridden Paris-Roubaix before, and can you tell me a little bit about what's the difference of riding Paris-Roubaix compared to riding the cobble sections in a Tour de France against GC riders?
Well, the biggest difference would be or is that if you ride the cobbles in the classics, you're all experts, you all know what's coming up and you all sign up for it. If you're riding the cobbles in the Tour, not everybody signed up for it. They signed up for the Tour de France, for the Alps, for the Pyrenees, but not necessarily the law of the cobbles. I mean, there are some Spanish riders who weigh like 50 kilos, like say 100 pounds, 110 pounds. They are so lost on the cobbles and they have less experience, so the stress level is a lot higher. Also, everything at stake is higher in the Tour, so people just don't take any prisoners, you know. It's like, okay, we gotta go full gas into this cobbles, especially before the first couple session, the first or the last 20 kilometers going into it. It's gotta be like a full-on bunch kick. It's gotta be like the World Championships, Tour de France, Giro d'Italia, Olympic Games at the same moment. Everybody wants to be top 20, and it's easy to understand that if 200 guys want to be top 20, it just doesn't work. There's just not enough space in the top 20 for 200 riders.
I think everybody is very, very scared and will be very nervous at this day because it's something totally different. A couple of guys, they probably never raced on cobbles like that before, and it will be a crazy day. It definitely will be, yeah, one of the toughest days. Also, just mentally to be focused and to be ready enough, and yeah, it's going to be really really nervous, really hectic, a lot of crashes. Yeah, we have to be really smart and avoid crashes. That's the most important, because a couple of years ago there were so many crashes when they let all these GC riders on the cobbles, and that's going to happen again.